This is the Canon EOS M6, and this is the Canon EOS M6. If you've been watching this week, I do guitar riffs, or try to, and the first one was recorded on this camera. What's special about this camera, if you go back, there's a video called Something Very Bad Happened. This fell face first into the Trinity River. The time span was about 2 to 4 seconds, but you know, it's one of those things where it just happens in slow motion. Got it out, got it in my hand, it was on, so I turned it off. I took the battery out to see if there's any water. There wasn't really any water in here. It hit like this into the water. Wrapped it up, took it home, stuck it in rice, waited for at least 8 days before I even thought about putting a battery in it to see. And when I did, I'd already, at that point, I thought this was a goner. I went and I just got a new body because I figured it was dead. And I didn't want to circle around this topic for a long period of time, and I wanted to just get on with it. Like I said, I recorded that video the other day. The camera works great. Let me not say great. Autofocus is a little bit slow, and I was trying to do, I did a time lapse on it too. I left it because I have a battery for it, a plug for it. I can leave it all day, and I left it from around 8 in the morning until around 4 in the afternoon. Ran all day. I took 25 or 3,000 pictures with this camera on a time lapse. It works. It's a good thing. It's a weird thing. Now that I have two, what am I going to do? I'm not sure yet. There's a bunch of options, and honestly, what I'd really like, I'm shooting this on the Canon G7X because it has such a great picture. What am I going to do? I don't know. But this camera, this is a Canon, obviously. This thing is built like a tank. It's not water sealed like an 80D, but it can take a good pounding and not really get destroyed. Even the lens, it was this lens. The lens was fine. It doesn't look great, but it works perfectly. It's clear. It does everything it needs to. Actually, what I'd really like to do is get the 80D. That's something I'm considering. So I don't know, but this camera works. I guess the one thing I could do, and I've always thought about having two large cameras that would do at different angles. I guess I can start doing two cameras. So I'm going to put this back into rotation because why not, until I figure out what I want to do. But this Canon EOS M6, pretty durable.